Welcome, ladies, and thank you for coming this afternoon. My name's Angela O'Brien. I'm co-owner with my lovely mother, Florinda Pickett, of Esteem Lingerie in West Kelowna. And Esteem Lingerie, how we got our start, is my mother is a custom bra maker. Okay? And one of the things that she found very quickly when she was custom making bras was that A, most women didn't actually need custom made bras, but B, they needed the right product and somebody who could help educate them on what is a good fit for their body. One of our mandates within our business is we want to help women stop wasting their money on bad fitting product that will never fit their body. Because if you buy a bad bra that doesn't either have the quality or the fit that fits your body, you might as well take that money, flush it down the toilet. That's about as useful as it is to us. Not to mention the fact that we all know that a bad fitting bra can feel like a medieval torture device. So one of the things that we've started doing is we've started doing video blogs, because you know we're in the YouTube age, and we've started bringing out our education series and putting it into social media. You know, helping women because, you know, you ladies are brave. You're here in a room with me and we're going to talk underwear and this is all great. But yeah, with Jerry, and right now Jerry knows way too much about me. He's videotaped me. He's seen me in my bra. It's like my husband sits there and goes, yeah, welcome to the family. But we want to make sure that we bring this subject out because the fact is we're all ladies. We all have breasts. This isn't a taboo issue. But a lot of things is tied up in our breasts. One, our comfort, our health, sometimes our femininity, our self-esteem, our confidence. That's a lot tied up in a very small area of our body. And getting great education and information to women. And we try to deal with fact. Believe it or not, there's a lot in bra fitting that makes sense, but only if somebody's kind of showed you how it's supposed to work. You know, there is actually a lot of science, technology that goes into bra making, but what unfortunately with our big box stores we've been reduced to is about 9 different sizes that's supposed to fit every single body. And yet if you look at women, we come in all shapes and sizes. So how do 9 sizes, largely starting at a 36C, fit that many women? Well, the answer to that question is, they don't. So the first myth, and I've handed out a sheet of myths, and we like to bust the myths here. The first myth, and it's probably the biggest myth in bra fitting, and it's actually the biggest myth in all clothing manufacturing, is that I have a size. In Finland, I'm a medium. But then I went to China, and I was touring through the silk factories, and I went into one shop, and I said, I want to buy a silk robe, and the woman looks at me, and I mean, she looked at me, and she says to me, she says, oh yes, I can find you something, but you're very large, very, very large, many X's, 4 or 5 X's. So the 15-year-old brain of mine thankfully went, so how am I a medium in Finland and a 5X over here? Yeah. I'm not the incredible shrinking and expanding woman. There's no standardized sizing anywhere in the garment industry. So please, whatever you do, never take that label as a comment on your physique or your self-esteem or anything, because it really depends on whose measuring tape is being used, and this is when I make a joke about men and measuring tapes. But the hardest part with bras is the whole lettering and numbering system, okay? So first of all, nobody tells us what those letters and numbers are supposed to equate to. Well, the number, which we normally see go up by 2s, and it can start at 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. The number actually equates to the band measurement. Now, the band is this part of the bra, okay? And the band, if we're taking a band measurement, what we do is we measure under the breast, level, front to back at the smallest part of our torso. Now, this is where I laugh if you go online and it says how to fit yourself. Well, first, before you measure, go put on a good fitting bra. Now, it doesn't sound like the chicken and the egg. If I had a good fitting bra, I wouldn't be measuring, try to find a good fitting bra. Give me a break. But long and the short, you need to get the measurement without the breast being inside that measurement. So usually if you're trying to measure yourself, it's a two-person sport, okay? Because if you don't have a good fitting bra, which is why we're measuring, you got to get the girls out of the way so you can measure in here. And you want the measuring tape snug and you want it level, okay? Now this measurement in inches, okay, has a correlation to the band. Normally what we do is we take whatever this measurement is and we add on 1 to 2 inches to get our band measurement. So for example, I measure under here 34 inches. So what band should I be? 36, right. Now, please tell me, ladies, how a lady that measures 28 inches under here is also a 36. Only if I'm in the bra with her, okay? A bra is meant to fit us like a second skin. In order to support, in order to be comfortable, it can't be shifting around our body, and it needs to hold firmly and snugly to the body like a nice snug hug, okay? The bigger you go in the bra, the less it supports, the more it annoys. And I think there's a note in there about a medieval torture device. It becomes that, okay? So those numbers equate to our band. Then we get to the cup, and the cup is usually distinguished by a letter, okay? Now, depending on where you shop, we start singing the alphabet song, and we can go A, B, C, D, all the way up. In my alphabet, we can go to M. Okay? But what changes, and this is the part a lot of people don't understand, is that just because it's a D cup doesn't mean it's the same size on every band. So I want to show you right now, this is a 32 D cup. Okay? Small back D cup, about the size of, you know, a navel orange or small grapefruit. This one is a 36D. It's a little bigger, isn't it? We're heading into big grapefruit land, small cantaloupe. Yeah, okay. This is a 42D. Much bigger. But one of the things is, and this is where when women walk in and say, I'm a C cup. Well, on what band? Yeah. Because that can be a totally different measurement, okay? The other thing is that because all manufacturers are different, what one calls a C cup and what another one calls a C cup can look very, very different. Which is why, you know those letters and numbers? We basically say they're worth diddly squat. Because we're not a size, we're a fit. And depending on what fits your body, you can end up in a couple of different sizes, okay? So, don't get concerned about the letters and the numbers. Oh, the other thing is too, is that what's often a shock for most women when they go and get fit in a boutique is that suddenly they thought they were a 36C and then we put them into something like a 34G. We don't stamp your bra size on your forehead, okay? First of all, we have a slightly different alphabet, you know. We have F for fabulous, G for goddess, H for haughty, I for incredible. But one of the things is that because a bra has to fit us like a second skin, we go up in tiny increments to get that great fit. And that's why we need so many cups and we need so many bands. It's why when you come into our shop at Esteem Lingerie, you walk in and we call it the Forest of Bras. There's 4,800 bras in there. I know, because we count them every year. And that's how many bras we need to be able to reliably fit 95% of the women that come in off the street. And even still, there are women I say, you know what, this is what you're looking for. I don't have it, but I'm going to send you to this shop that carries this brand that would fit you better.